Then when you pour your solution into the crucible, what are you not going to get into the crucible?
Solid.
Undissolved solid, that's correct. The 8th grade is comparing the solubility of 2 different substances. They're learning about characteristic properties and how to identify substances based upon data gathering. It's going to be kind of weird. It's going to be hard because you have solid on the side of your tubes. So when you pour it out, you're going to have to be careful. I walk around and I'm there just more as a resource, and for the most part, they're on their own. All right, so we're going to move this out of the way. I have always been interested in science. Even as a child, I wanted books on sharks, not other things. I used to look at ants' nests. It used to drive my mother crazy.
She has been a passionate scientist ever since she has been about 7 or 8. And that's what she's always wanted to do, was to pursue that love. And now she shares it with other people who become excited, who didn't even think that they would like science.
She helps us and she really encourages us to really be involved with the labs.
It's one of my favorite classes, and I'd like to use it outside of school once in a while.
I know that whatever I do, it's probably going to involve science. Miss Hanover would have really helped me get there. The class is not just writing down notes and studying them. You have to understand the concepts.
These are all different types of nests for all different sized birds.
Today we're learning about birds and nests, and so from what we learned about that bird, we're making a nest.
Mary Frances brings a combination of what I consider to be outstanding qualities to the teaching of science. She brings a deep knowledge of her subject matter, a tremendous curiosity about the world around, and an ability to connect those two things in a way that can be contagious for her students to ask those same questions and to be animated by those same interests.
All right.
Science is kind of like the base of everything. Everything that we learn in science class helps us in our everyday life.
It's really fun with Miss Hanover. It's one of my favorite subjects. It used to be really hard, but she helped me through it.
I hope when kids leave my classroom, they know that science is not something learned in a classroom, and that science is something that happens every single day of their life. They have an important role as a student and eventually an adult who is educated, because there are going to be some pretty big decisions to be made down the road. It only takes one person to make a real difference, and that's what I hope when they leave that they walk away with.